Hey yo, it's been a minute. I know it's been a while. We've been busy. Things been hectic. Tell them.
It's been very hectic.
Been very hectic. So, the good news is we were approached yesterday by an Indian couple, and it was very lovely. But his wife just left because she was like, "No, I can't stand this Afro beat and all this smoking." And then he left with his wife, and he came back and he spoke to us.
Later,
And he's like, "Listen, my wife doesn't like that stuff. I'm so sorry. You know, she doesn't like that stuff. She's weirded out by it." And then
do you have weed?
And then he's like, "Can I have a puff, please?" I'm like, "Wait, what? We don't. It's not weed." And he's there like, "Come on, please."
He's like, come on. Yeah.
Come on. Like, it's not weed, sir. He's like, "It's cigarettes." And then he's there like,
we just can't believe
"Please."
that. He literally dropped his wife off at the car, ran back. He's like,
Please,
she doesn't know.
puff.
Just one puff.
Just one puff, please.
It's stressing me out.
It was just a very funny moment, but overall a lovely couple. It was a lovely moment. We were
now
at
I understand why his wife looked so concerned.
we were at that lighthouse that you can see, right? Wait, where is it? I don't see it.
Over there.
It's over there. You can see that lighthouse. We were chilling over there. That's where we saw that man and his wife. And lovely couple. Lovely couple.
Well, I mean, she looked really concerned. Now I understand.
Yeah, it's concerning.
He's probably doing that all the time. He's like, come on, man. She
she's like,
doesn't know. Secretly, she actually knows.
She's like, I don't want you. Yeah. Slip back to your old habits. And he's like, please, one puff.
Yeah.
Please, one puff.
Yeah, I don't know why he was so like that.
Honestly, but overall, it's been a great week. We been going to church. Got so lucky and blessed by God, Buddha, and Jesus too. Like we got a big screen TV out of nowhere, and I was like, whoa! Like someone was throwing it out, and at first, like we were like, yo, why would someone throw this out? I guess they got too many TVs or something. We live in a semi-rich neighborhood, so people who live there, like we're not rich, but
No.
the people who live there around, like maybe like 2-3 blocks over, they are. And so they just threw some stuff out, and there was this just big TV there with the cable and everything on, and we're like, wait, usually when they do that, doesn't it mean it still works, like it's still good? And our TV broke, unfortunately.
Yeah.
That's a long story, but anyways, our TV broke, and because it broke, someone just, I don't know, God or someone, they heard us and they blessed us. So now we got a big screen TV that we barely use, honestly, because we like to chat more, we like to talk and converse. I feel like TV puts a distraction on that. Media, social media and everything. Your phones. Like my phone right now, but we're living in the moment for you. We're telling you. Okay?
Yeah. Like
Don't be God. No, be God. Be God.
be good.
Now, I'm going to let Manju. I've been talking too much. I'm talking way too much because I love you.
I'm just gonna talk about how today is just a day, and yeah, and I hope that you guys are having a good day. Not really that much to talk about except for we got blessed. We had a good week. I guess today I'm just feeling a little meh. Those days. I'm sure you guys have all had it. Everyone has those moments. But they feel a little bit down. And we walked for like 2 hours to get to this point. So, that's always exciting when you have to do that. I don't know if you guys ever had adventures like that. I didn't really dress for the occasion.
Yes, she did. She looks tantalizing.
I look
She looks
like I'm ready to go dancing.
She
Not,
looks fantastic.
yeah. Well, I do, but you know, when you take a 2-hour hike.
I mean, it's not a 2-hour hike. We just walk on over a bridge. Look at this view. Look at this goddamn view. It's all thanks to moi. Nothing but water, boats, and me being romantic.
Yeah, he's being romantic. Okay. I don't know why he does that.
I do it because I'm part reptilian.
No, he does it because he's romantic.
I'm romantic. Romantic.
Whoa, what a weird bug.
Where?
Right there. Yes, we just...
Oh, that's actually like two bugs mating together.
Oh.
Like that. They're gonna separate.
But look, the sun is setting, so that's what's really beautiful. If you guys can see it. The sun is setting. You can hear the waves. Beautiful. You know, but overall, I think it's a tiring day. I didn't sleep well last night. We actually woke up at 4 a.m. in the morning.
Just some weird nightmares and dreams and nightmares. And I was flying in my dream. Listen, she was kicking ass in her dream 2 days ago. Some girl, she just uppercutted her. She was happy about it.
I woke up and I was like, babe, I just kicked some girl's ass in my dream. And it's like, oh, good job, babe.
Yeah, we had some strange dreams lately, especially her. Have you had any strange dreams about an Indian man approaching you like, one puff, man, one puff? No, it's not a dream. That was real.
That was real. Imagine now, if he ends up in my dream, I'm going to be really ticked off.
Come on, please. One puff.
I knew I'd find you here.
Exactly.
Like, no, man, get away from me.
Listen, let me tell you your fortune. You're going to give me one puff, please.
Yeah, no.
Sorry, there's people over there, but they minding their own bee's knees, you know what I'm saying? They bee's knees.
Have you guys had any weird dreams? Like you said, any dreams of what's to come and what's happening around you?
I've had some sci-fi-esque dreams lately. Like, I had a dream where these weird, like, aliens showed up, and then everyone had powers, but everyone had a different power. A little bit like My Hero Academia, if y'all know. You know. But, so everyone had their own unique powers, but they were based on our chakras. A little bit like Naruto, if you know, you know. Anyways, so, the more you awakened your chakra, especially once you reached your crown chakra, that's when things got unique for you, specifically to you. I had the power of lightning, so I can like shoot fast like a lightning bolt and then be from one point to another. I was teleporting, I was flying, but the way I would fly was really weird. It's like I had to fall into the sky, like I had to like skip, and as I went skipping, the last skip I would start flying. And it's odd, I forgot why I had to fly in my dreams, but at some point I had to escape or something. And now she'll tell you her dreams, because her dreams, she has a better memory for dreams. Like, she remembers those things. Like,
yeah, my dream was just... Oh, I have this thing on my teeth. Sorry. No, my dream was weird. It was like, it's really strange. It was these aliens that came, and there's this house made of clay, but this house represented like the earth in a sense, but there was different like layers to the house, so every layer was a different dimension. And in some weird way, this house also represented me, I guess. Very odd. But when these aliens had come, first of all, like, things started to like, the water had risen up, and things had started to turn to like mud, clay, pretty much. And I was able to shapeshift and change into different things, swimming into the mud. and getting into this house because for some weird reason, like this old lady, I don't know if she, like who she was, but she like ran this house. But like I was so big, like when everything started turning to mud, that I was able to like grab a window of this house with my hand, and my hand was also made of mud, also attached to this house. It was very weird. And then all of a sudden, when the aliens came, they were like pulling down this
chilly, huh?
yeah, pulling down this giant tube, and this tube. That's my singing. And this giant tube was
So
pulling up.
chanting.
Yeah, this giant tube was like pulling up these magnets, and it was pulling it through the house. But in a sense, like I said, the house had kind of represented me, but also represented Earth, which was so weird. And it was pulling, like all I could see was into this tube, pulling up these two metal magnets. And then I could hear them clinking, like clanking noises going up and up. And then it was going through each layer of the house. And I was like, oh my God, like it's like, and each layer was different dimension. And then I remember getting to the last layer and being like, oh my God, like you're going to the last layer, there's nothing, like it's gonna be nothing, you know, like it's the last dimension. And what it was like, it felt like it was just a blank white sheet over me, like a blank white sheet over me. Like I said, I was the house. So then, and all I could see was like me trying to breathe through the sheet, but there was nothing else. It was just this white sheet, and me saying, "Oh my God, there's nothing else left but this white sheet," and me trying to breathe through it. And then I woke up, but it was like my face was like you could see like my mouth was trying to, but and then these metal round little magnets, two of them, they pulled out of me. They got it all the way up, and then that was it. Like there was no more Earth, there was no more anything, and I just was there in just infinite nothingness, which was a blank sheet.
It's a crazy dream.
Yeah.
Speaking of crazy dreams, doesn't
And
this
now I
feel
have
a
like
crazy
two
dream?
weird marks on my back.
She does. She has these weird marks on her back, but I just wanted to show you guys. She had this little sunset moment with y'all. Look at that shit. That's beautiful. That's gorgeous. But yeah, she had these two marks on her back, and I actually noticed them. And I'm not gonna show it to you. I don't know what you perverts think I'm gonna do, but I'm not gonna show you my girl's back. But she had these marks, and it looked kind of like what she has on her chest right there. But that's a burn mark from. Listen, she wasn't too careful with a cigarette butt, and it just landed on her. But that's another story. Anyway, so these marks, they look like burn marks or like bites, but they're not. Like she's never been bit by a spider in that area or anything. Of the
Yeah,
sort.
it was just after that night, and it's like
night.
these two dark marks.
They
They
look
look like
prongs.
beauty marks.
No, I wouldn't say they look like. From what I can see, they look like scars. They look like like penetration scars, like something.
Like something tried to put a needle through me. Or something?
Yeah, like, but it looks like a plug, like four plugs like this, like clack, right? Like 4 plugs shaped like this, bam, right on her back.
That's crazy because I have been having such like weird sleeping problems lately, like where I'm like my back can't get right and my neck has been hurting since then, and it's really odd. I'm like, what is going on?
It is.
There goes the sun.
There goes the sun. Glad you guys get to share this moment with us. You know, and we'll be back more often. We're trying to do this thing weekly, but you know, sometimes like life, you know. And that's what this was about, you know. we want it to be as realistic as possible. Life sometimes catches up to us, and we gotta handle our things. Like, because
Yeah.
as much as we want to be present, as much as we want to do things, we have to be present in our own life, in our own moment as well. What is that in the sky, honestly?
I know, there's three.
Yeah,
There's four. One.
Those are chemtrails, but what's
two,
that?
three,
That one
four.
is odd.
I know.
Listen, we've been seeing a lot of strange things in the sky lately, and that's been going around all over social media. There's even like whatever 3-eye atlas showing up in like when? I don't know. Somewhere around November, December. And it's speeding up, so is it even gonna come? Oh, there we go. There he goes. The big red.
Big red. It really does look like, honestly, guys, it looks like that the sun is going into the water. Like,
It really does.
if you really think about it, like,
Yeah.
the world is supposed to be round, right? So
I didn't even see the moon today.
it's kind of weird, because if you really think about it, like, if the world is round, and we're rotating, right?
Yeah.
And we're supposed to be rotating around the sun.
Yeah.
Don't you think that the sun would not go down like that, in a sense? Like,
The same spot every single day.
like I just feel like
Because the Earth is also rotating itself too.
that's what I mean, and I'm like, it's just so odd, because also the sun is
Yeah.
rotating.
You know? And
So it's not like the sun is just sitting there, and so it's like, why is it always in the
And
same?
it's like topics we wanted to abort in like other videos, but I mean it makes sense. Like I always wondered too, like why is time moving faster? Like a lot of people are feeling like time's moving faster. At the
Way
same
too
time, other people are saying, if you try to do something different, time slows down.
Yeah.
If you do something different than what you usually do, because if you're stuck in a loop, that time is gonna. But it's crazy because even though you're stuck in a loop, like some days, you ever wonder why like you go to work, and then some days feel longer than other days? Like you're at work doing the same shift, but this shift feels like 2 more hours longer than it did yesterday. But it's the same
it's
shift.
like that too when when like you will do something in the morning, like let's just say it's brushing your teeth, and you know that every time that you brush your teeth, like because you've had it other days where you're brushing your teeth and it just takes you only like 30 seconds, okay? Just
It
saying.
feels like 5 minutes
But then
go by.
sometimes you're brushing your teeth, and I'm telling you, you're only doing it for 30 seconds, but just like that, 10 minutes just randomly pass by.
Yeah.
And you know that you were not,
Doing
doing that for that long. Or you go to the bathroom and you look at the time and okay, I'm just gonna go pee. It's a quick pee. Peeing is also like 20 seconds, right?
Yeah.
So it's like you go pee, but then just like that 15 minutes is gone. And you're like, there's no way. But it's crazy, because what I realize is it's the second that we take our eyes off the time is when time, I don't know, it's weird, but it's like, because our energy isn't focused so much on the time kind of slips away, and it just kind of goes like everywhere, because it's like what they say, like your energy is everything that you are attracting around you. Your energy is what makes you focused on what's around you, right?
Yeah.
So when you focus on your time, and you're literally watching the clock. Like, I've timed myself doing things. This is how I know that there's something fucked.
Yeah,
I've timed myself
look,
doing certain things, and I'm like, yo. And then another day when I don't time it, like, that doesn't make sense.
I just want to chime in. It doesn't even feel like we've been talking for that long. It's been 19 minutes.
Yeah.
And I could have swore we didn't talk to you guys for that long. Like,
I know.
Like,
just
what
like a
happened?
few minutes ago, it was like 5 minutes in.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
But,
and I find too, it's crazy, because it has something to do with the light, I find. Because I find that at nighttime, it used to be that at night time would go faster and the day would go slower.
Mm-hmm.
Now I feel like things have reversed. It's almost like we literally went into a different part of the universe, a different dimension.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, we really have.
Well, I mean, look.
So now our nights are slow.
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know what the powers
slow.
that be, the Large Hadron Collider or whatever, or even freaking
One last welcome.
Google, they built their AI to be able to pull information from other universes, like quantum computing, whatever. Like, that's insane. So it kind of makes you wonder: are we just every time they fire up that thing? It's just kind of like slipping us into another dimension real quick, and that's why time skips. Like, you know, like what could be going on? You never know. You know, just saying.
Well, I strongly believe that the Hadron, whatever,
Large Hadron Collider.
the collider thing, is, and the reason that it's erasing certain things like that is because we use that to go back in time. I actually strongly believe we're using it to go back in time, and every time that we went back in time, we have changed. Reality. We're altering certain things, and it could be the smallest things. But what's happening is that we're altering, like, maybe the guy that decided for Berenstain Bears to write it in a certain way. Maybe we altered time so much that dude that was supposed to be like, hey, I want it to be an I instead of an A or whatever the fuck it is. Sorry, whatever it is. That guy just didn't exist anymore because maybe when they went back in time, and it's those little tiny glitches.
They killed him off for money.
No, you don't even know if they killed him off. It could just be that because maybe they switched so many things in the past that people that should have been created for this or that, they weren't created for those things, or that person that was supposed to just say that one word, like, hey, let's use you know, instead of Berenstain Bears, it's Berenstain Bears. Maybe that one guy that was supposed to say that and make the biggest difference in everybody else's lives, maybe he just didn't exist.
Maybe Sinbad didn't make...
Maybe the mom just didn't meet the dad because of whatever time happened back then. Yeah. And that's what I mean by it's just altering.
I've seen Shazam with Shaq and then Kazam with Sinbad.
And the messed up thing is that they're saying that they don't remember. And you know, it can just be cloning, or it could just be the fact that these people aren't even real to begin with, and they're just programmed AI people. Mm-hmm. And I honestly strongly believe that. Because because
celebrities don't act normal.
And if you notice, not only do they not act normal, it's where did these people come from? Where did they come from? And even when you hear their backstories, that's
always Disney.
It's always the Disney Channel. But it's like, okay, we all know that Walt Disney, had his own underground tunnels. He had his own secret weird stuff that he was doing. And if you think about it,
maybe they're cloning kids.
where did these? Yeah, and you know, it's kind of like in the movie Us. Okay, and I strongly believe that movie is an adaptation of truly what's going on with the clones. And I actually believe that there are almost everybody has a clone, especially in North America. I'm not talking about in third world countries and stuff. No, I think that they do that with people that are born, especially North America, Europe, and China. Those are the three main places, like, you know, and I think that what they do is they clone these people
for entertainment purposes only.
Yeah, they do. And then what I think too is that they teach them language, they teach them this and that stuff, and then they want to get rid of them, right? Because look, if you notice, there's so many celebrities. You're like, what happened to that celebrity? What happened to this celebrity?
You know, it kind of makes me wonder too. Like, we recently saw Death of a Unicorn, and like, you know, they didn't name, like, the way the movie was portrayed. Like, I can see why it didn't make it to theaters, because it was too close to the truth
of mermaids.
Yeah. Maybe not unicorns, but you know what? How they be eating mermaids.
And at the very end,
don't spoil the don't spoil the movie.
I won't spoil it. Sorry,
but
no, I'm not saying what happens at the end. I'm just saying this girl made a statement.
We're saying this for entertainment purposes only.
This girl
don't come at me.
Listen, come at me. I will. Trust me. The universe will know. But I'm telling you right now, this girl made a statement, and what she had said in the statement in this movie was, you know, that she had seen a current, water, of where we, and it was where we belong, and this current had picked her up, and this current stems from, and these unicorns are a part of what we are as well, everything, and then it makes you really Wonder. Because unicorns don't come from the water.
They don't.
And it was almost like they kept that same line, but they just changed
The mythical creature.
the mythical creature.
Yeah.
Because why wouldn't anybody ever put a current of water to unicorns?
It's like the movie was originally supposed to be Death of a Mermaid, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but
Yeah,
that's maybe I'm reaching.
No.
But
it's absolutely right, because I'm sorry to put that and in every single movie they put, especially those type of movies, they put little tiny hidden clues that are actually real life. What we experience in our life is what we experience, but this is just artificial. What we're experiencing, it's almost like we're in a waiting game where this is a giant waiting room and we're just supposed to work. We're supposed to wake up at a certain time. We're supposed to live life by the paths and the lines that we're supposed to, you know. And if we don't, oh my God, like everything fucks up. Sorry, messes up. But these celebrities, they don't live their lives like that. They know so much of the truth, and especially those producers, the people writing this. Where do they come up with these type of things? They come up with these things based on their reality, because that's how we as people can write a story, or can want to create a play or things like that. What do we do? Or even when we're writing a song, we do it by relating it to our lives, to the things around us, and they create these like, and it's like, where do they come up with it, unless it has to be a sense of their reality?
Yeah, like maybe it's just a collective consciousness of one large ass manifestation, you know what I'm saying? Like everyone just
even past manifestation at this point, only humans, like I'm telling you, human beings
like
manifest things.
Yeah, like tulpas and shit.
But people that are up there, those celebrities and stuff, they're not human, and I'm gonna tell you, and that's because they come from a different bloodline that isn't even from here. And those type of people, they're not on the manifestation levels. They're on the different. They're on they're creating. They're in a sense, you could call them gods or whatever. They're not. But why do you think that we refer to celebrities as stars? Why do we refer to our celebrities as stars a long time ago? We never called them celebrities. We used to call them the stars. And if you look at the stars are what? Are the things that we see up above us, right? And that's how we looked at them. And why? And they all stem from the same type of bloodline.
One puff, please. One puff. Anyways,
we're gonna leave you at that.
Yeah, and have you had any weird dreams, or have you thought about any weird conspiracies that might make you question? Or have you watched any movies that might make you question something?
Yeah, and tell us what you thought if you did see that movie. Tell us.
Tell us what you thought.
Because we are about to get out of here before we get washed away by the current.
Yeah, it's getting faster and stronger.
Yeah.
Anyways, thank you so much. I love you.
Yes, and we love you. Subscribe,
comment,
comment.
Like.
And we need more people to watch us, because it's very true. And like, for whatever he said,
we love you, the Bushis.
No, he said it was this is just, well, what did you say it was? Fake or whatever? No. I mean, honestly,
social media.
You don't want people to come after you and stuff.
For entertainment purposes.
For entertainment purposes. But it is entertainment, because everyone has their own theory.
And
so at the end of the day, it's always, anything is entertainment unless it's real, in the sense of you've created. Yeah. Everything that is a theory is just a manifestation.
Yeah.
You know? But anyways, let us know. We love you. We're getting out of here.
Okay. Ciao.
Bye.
Wow.